It is Mike's Daily Podcast, episode 75 for Thursday, July 28, 2011. My name is Mike Matthews, and this podcast is brought to you completely free by no one, because there's no advertisers. If you'd like to advertise, go to Mike's Daily Podcast at gmail.com. But now I have to sing, so I don't understand. Need a second look why people check in on Facebook.
Mike's Daily Podcast.
I know it's easy to do with your smartphone, but why let people know when you're not home?
Mike's Daily Podcast.
After about 100 people have their houses broke in, people will think twice about checking in, though police will be able to trace it back to your Facebook friends. You know some hacker is going to figure out how to disguise that end. Besides, why not talk about where you've been after you've been there? Excluding Mike on Mobile.
Mike's Daily Podcast.
So how much info do you want the internet to really see behind? Someday you'll remember you actually had
Mike's
a private life.
Daily
A long time ago.
Podcast.
Someday.
Yeah!
Yeah, so I don't get the checking in thing. Of course, I don't have the smartphone thing. So hello, I'm a dinosaur. I'm way back here. I'm working with metal products for the first time. Hello, I'm so far back in the past. But it seems that people are giving away too much information about themselves. Not this podcast withstanding. I'm not about to give you my social security number or the routing number to my bank or anything like that. But it seems that we're giving too much information away. And oh, hello, who's walking in now? I see.
Hi, Matt. It's Benita, the rodeo queen.
And the disgruntled fiddle player. Tell you what.
What?
No, it's just an expression. Tell you what.
Uh-huh. Are you guys checking in here on Facebook? Are you checking in?
Yeah, we're checking in. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, last time we checked in, it was like we checked in with the probation officer. We had to do that every couple of hours. But now I've said too much.
See, it's like giving away your private life, and you guys don't want to do that. Are you married yet?
Thanks for reminding me. I gotta go. Bye. I'm upset.
Why do you keep doing that to me, Mike?
I'm sorry, disgruntled fiddle player. I know you're going to pop the question to her in your own time.
Yeah, just back off, all right? You've already had me expose myself, my private life, and now you want me to, you're just rushing me. You're pushing me along. Back off is all I have to say. I gotta go too. Bye, y'all. Bye, whatever.
Oh, I have upset them both, but look who's walked in right now.
Hello there, Mike. I'm the Brewmaster. I make the root beer. Boy.
Brewmaster, I just wanted to ask you if you check in.
I sometimes throw a little check into the root beer. When I get checks, I put them in the root beer.
Wait, you get checks? Who are you getting checks from?
My grandma.
Uh-huh, and then you put them in the root beer? Into the making of the root beer, right? You don't actually stick it in the root beer.
No, of course not. Have some root beer.
Sure, I'd love to take a sip, but... I'm choking on a routing number.
Oh, boy. I'm gonna get sued.
You betcha.
Mike on Mobile.
I am at the Hayward Airlines Interpretive Center today for Mike on Mobile. And the Hayward Interpretive Center is a bit windy. I don't know if you can hear the wind. The Hayward Interpretive Center is right by the San Mateo Bridge. And that's where 92 goes over the San Mateo Bridge. And it's only open 2 days a week, but it is the entryway to a great trail that takes you along the bay, and you can see San Francisco really well, and Picture Tower, and across to the other side, and all the fun stuff over there on the peninsula. But then there's all this amazing wildlife. There are swallows that fly around. Actually, there's a bunch of swallows right now that have made their home at the interpretive center. They've built their nests on on it. Looks like they built their nest on top of the roof. Usually they do it on the under part of the eaves, but it looks like they're actually in the roof. The roof is full of sparrows. It's a really neat place. Not too many people come here, so it's kind of solitary, and maybe a fisherman or two here and there, although I didn't see any today. So be kind to your web-footed friends. The message on today's Mike on Mobile. Thanks.
Thank you, Mike, from yesterday. Boy, it was a bit windy, wasn't it? It's kind of right there on the bay, and on a windy day, you can hear it on the mobile. We're outside of the last place on earth where we bring you Mike's Daily Podcast daily. And the picture on the podcast today is of the top of the California Academy of Science building in Golden Gate Park. They have a complete sod roof, and it really cuts down on all their heating and cooling bills. And it's got these weird bumps in it that have the lights in it, these weird domes. They have these little round windows in them. And it's a fascinating roof, certainly is. And you can also see Sutro Tower in the background there. On the picture today on the blog, thank you for joining today's show. I hope you don't check in. Check into the show tomorrow, but don't check in on Facebook because you don't want anyone to know where you are. And don't sacrifice your privacy. And start saying privacy. And it will confuse everyone and make everyone think it's English.
Mike's Daily Podcast is written and produced and performed by Mike Matthews. His podcast is super easy to find. Download or listen to his show and read his blog at podcast.blog.com.
Email Mike now at mikesdailypodcast@gmail.com.
See you tomorrow. Bye!